What's up YouTube? Today I'll be teaching you guys how to trade with market structure and price action. If this is your first time seeing my video, my name is Wisdom Chizoba. I'm a forex trader. I document all my journey here on YouTube. So please subscribe, like and comment. Let's get started. First of all, we all know that market move in three different ways. Number one, market move in one is uptrend. Let me quickly write it down. Market move in these three direction. If the market is not going up, it will be coming down. If it is not coming down, it will be ranging. And this is the perfect example of an uptrending market. And also the perfect example of a downtrending market. And here is a ranging market. In this form of trending market, they have a different way of trading them. And now this is an uptrend. For you to know that market is an uptrend, you must be able to spot two lows and two highs, and these are the two lows. These are low, low and high, high, to know that this market is an uptrend. And also to be able to know that market is an downtrend, you must be able to know to see two highs and two lows. This is a high, this is a high, this is a low and this is a low. And in a ranging market, market is always going in between the support and the resistance. The support and the resistance. So now, how do you trade this market? Okay, for you to even be able to press a buy or sell in the market, first of all, you must know which trend, which way the market is going. You must ask yourself, is it going up or is it coming down? And how would you know when it's going up and when it's coming down? First of all, to know when price is going up, you must see a series of a higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. While if the trend is going down, you must see a series of lower lows, a lower high, lower lows, lower highs. And how can you identify that in the chart? This is an uptrending market. This is a high, a low, a higher high, a higher high. This is the only thing that you need to see to know that price have changed from whichever direction it was going to this present direction now. And how can you trade with it? First of all, you have to apply the two basic rules of trading. One is buying when price is low and sell when price is high. And your lows should be your support level. It can also be a demand level, while your high should be a resistance level, or you can call it a supply level. And with this now, you can be able to mark out your lows and your highs. First of all, this is a low and this is a high. and this is another low, and this is another high here. Now you might be very confused why all these things are called, why are they calling this thing high and lows? This is a low that gave birth to this high, and this place is called a higher low because this low here is higher than this one, while this place is called a higher high because this high is higher than this previous high. Now, how can you make a good trade with it? First of all, the rule says buy when price is low and sell when price is high. And for you to be able to buy or sell, you must know this is where the market is going. And now they have identified the trend of the market, knowing where that this market is an uptrend. So the next thing you will do is you will mark out your highs and lows and wait when price come to your level. Then you click your buy or sell. First of all, this is a higher high, and for you to be able to spot a sell, for you to be able to buy now, you cannot buy when price is high. You wait when price is low, you will buy, and price might likely pull back to this previous broken level here. Now, as the rule said, buy when price is low and sell when price is high. Buy when price is at the support level and sell when price is at the resistance level. Now, this is your support level. This place was a resistance level, and now price broke it, and when it is coming back, this place will serve as support level or demand level to buy from. Look at this is another one, another resistance level. So as long as price is making an uptrend, you continue breaking highs while you'll be respecting the lows. If you look at it now, this is a low, this is a higher low, this is a higher low, this is a higher high, this is a higher high, and this is a higher high. As long as price is an uptrend, it continue be breaking the upside while you'll be respecting the low side. The same thing with the downtrending. So the same thing that happens on the uptrend will still happen on the downtrending. Let me quickly. Now this is another example for bearish trend. It must be seen for you to be able to identify a downtrending. You must see a series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and this is a high, this is a low, this is a lower high, and this is a lower low. These are the two things that you must be able to identify to know that price is a downtrend. Now, why are all these called higher, lower lows and lower highs? First of all, this was a high, and now e made a low. Now, for you to call this place a lower high, it means that this high here is lower than this high, and for you to call this place a lower low, it means that this low here is lower than the previous low that you made. And how can you pick up a good trade with this setup now? First of all, you identify your highs and your lows. This was the previous high that you made that gave birth to this low, and also this was the high, and this is low. This was another high, higher low. Now, for you to be able to sell now, you need to wait for price to go back to the previous broken level, which is this one. You need to wait for price to go back to this level now. Now this place that was support level now will automatically turn to resistance level to sell from. That is exactly how to trade the support and resistance the support and resistance level using the exact market structure. Now I will quickly go to the chart to identify the trending, each of the trending, and show you how to trade it. This is on a GBP USD chart. So I'm a day trader. What I normally do is I go to I always go to daily time frame to see exactly what is happening in the chart. Now we can see that the trade on daily time frame we have been on downtrend. Although in overall trend it might be an uptrend, but for me I want to focus on what is happening in the market now. And let me tell you something, if you can be able to identify all these things that I'm marking at, you will make a good trade. You don't need any fancy strategy to be able to know what you're going to do in the market. The best thing is to be able to the best thing now is to be able to analyze any kind of market. So this strategy you can even analyze all the markets. You can analyze crypto, you can analyze synthetic, anything that you want to analyze in the market. Now let's head straight to what we are discussing. This is on a daily time frame. So what I'm seeing here is price is making a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and this is exactly how I identified with that template that I made before this thing. This is a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and this is a lower low. Now price is about to make a lower high to make a lower low. That is it for that is it for a downtrend. Look at it here. It is currently breaking the downside while respecting the upside. Now I will quickly go to 4 hours time frame where I start making my decision, because daily time frame is where I look to see what exactly the daily is making as a day trader. Now going to 4 hours time frame, because for me I always like to analyze from the higher time frame. I don't like to analyze from lower time frame, because the more higher time frame you use, the more valid your setup will be. Now seeing it now, the market is just moving downside. As I stated in daily time frame, this was it is going down. And how can you know the best place to buy or to sell? For me, in this downtrend market, I always like to focus on the selling side so that it will be very easy for me. Now where are the the point of interest where I should be waiting for the market to sell from? First of all, this was the support level that was broken. This was the support level that was broken. Now it has turned to resist. I will be waiting for price to come to it now, to be a resistance level for me to sell from. This is my high, and this is my low. So all I should be waiting now is for price to come back to this level when price come back to this level now, all I will be waiting is to sell from there to make a lower low. But now, how can you be able to, like, if you're not able to wait for what is happening now, look at what you should do. I go down to 1 hour time frame to check out for my immediate structure, for my immediate trend. What is it doing now? And look at what it was doing, what it's doing now. Now, I will still be able to find out what I'm going to do. This is a support level, and this is a support level was broken and turned to resistance level. This is another one. Now, with what I'm seeing now, the 1 hour time frame is telling me that this market is an uptrend, but the overall trend from the higher time frame is a downtrend. So, what can I do now? What I should do now is, since the price has changed from since the price have changed from a downtrend in 1 hour time frame to going to the uptrend, because like I explained before, this is the only thing that you need to see to be able to know that the market have changed structure. This is a high and this is a low. This is a higher high. Now all I should be waiting on is a higher low to this level, then I'll buy to this level. That's what I should be waiting to do now. So whenever price pull back to this broken level here, now this place that was resistance level now will automatically turn to support level to buy from. And know you that this thing, this buy is not a long buy, it's just a quick scalp in the market, because the market have changed from buying and from selling now to buying. But that doesn't mean that because the market is selling, you should not spot buy. But your buying should be a scalp. It is not a long buy. But if the market eventually reach here and it doesn't respect this level and break up, that means we have completely changed trend from selling to buying. And the same thing with other pairs. So for me, I only trade gold and GBP USD. And from next week, that's what I'll be looking to do in GBP USD. Now let's quickly go to gold to know what gold is doing. This is on a gold, and already made this analysis before. Gold have been a downtrend. They have been breaking the lows while respecting the highs. This was the high, this was a high, this was a low, a high, a lower low. Now gold supposed come back to make a lower low, but with the pattern that I'm seeing now, it seems that gold will not make a lower low again. Maybe it will continue to, if e break above this line here, it will continue to the upside. It will continue to the upside. If you be able to break around this place, because the pattern I'm seeing now is a pattern of an uptrend. Like this is a high, this is a low, a high, a low to make a higher high. But if you respect this place and come and break this low, it means that we are going to experiencing a lower low very soon. But with what I'm seeing now, gold have been rejecting here for a very long time. This level here, gold have been rejecting this level. It came for the first time, rejected, rejected, rejected. Now, and if you look at the pattern that it's printing now, it continue printing a higher low. um This was a low, a high, a higher low, a higher low, a higher low, a higher low. The thing is not making a higher high and it's not making a lower low. It's just ranging at the spot. So for me to be able to make a good trade from this chart now, I need to stay out to see a clear direction of what side the market is going. That's what I'll be doing now. So from next week, I'll be waiting for this breakout. If you break out above this place, maybe what I want go to do now is, this is a high, this is a low, this is a higher high, and this is a higher low. All I'm waiting for gold now to do is to do this way and break above here. So when it break above this place, all I should be waiting is to come back under this level here to make a higher low, then to make a higher high. That's what I'm waiting for God to do now. But if he didn't do that, so I'll keep my finger crossed, because I don't want to drop into something that will confuse me. So that's what I have. The next time I'll be trading, how I'll be teaching you guys how to get in using the market structure and price action. If this is your first time seeing my video, the only thing I want you to do for me is just support my channel by subscribing, like, comment. If you don't understand whatever thing I said in this video, just comment. I will start everything afresh again, because the thing is for us to grow together. I don't know all the things, but these the little ones that I know, and I just come out to explain it to other smaller traders that don't even know their right and left in the market. So the game is not just to get rich quick, but this is a lifetime career. For those of you that are losing in the market, you have to keep going, and you have to make sure that you're open to learn. So don't make the same mistake again. Have your trading journal. Whatever trade you take, be able to journal it. Be able to write it down. Know the reason why you enter the trade. Know how much you're risking in the market. Know what time. Is it a London session? Is it a New York session that you took the trade? So by doing so, you'll be able to keep track of whatever thing you're doing in the market. Don't be those ones that just have money, they come to the market, they lose it all and say forex is a scam, forex is a scam. We know this journey is very hard, because it deals with emotions, it deals with financial and emotional breakdown that is very hard. So for you to be able to keep going in the market, you have to make sure that yes, I really know what I'm doing. Even if it didn't pay today, tomorrow will be better. So the thing is not just to get rich today, is be able to build yourself, to have a self discipline, to be able to be patient to wait for your trade. So that's all I have to say today. If this is your first time seeing my video, don't forget to subscribe. Help my channel grow. Subscribe, and smash the like button. Peace out.